Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the 2024 Bolivar High School Veterans Day Assembly.
We've always been involved with the community, but we have definitely tried to find more ways to get involved.
This year we've taken some additional steps. Our Senior Citizens Night, getting our students involved with some of the bell ringings with Rotary, getting our students involved with the polls and working with the city clerk's office. So really feel like this year our student groups have really taken that to the next level.
Dr. Wooderson and myself oversee our Interact Club, and the Interact Club's main role really is community service and giving back to the community. And so a couple of the events we've done this year with the Interact Club, probably our biggest event was the Senior Citizen Night.
It was in the works since September or August. So we had to plan with all of our sponsors. We had CMH provide food, the municipal golf course provided golf carts for easy transportation for our senior citizens. And then obviously we had to coordinate I think it was like close to 150 student volunteers. I will never look at brown gravy the same way. I scooped so much gravy onto plates during that event.
We had about 280 senior citizens in here, and it was a great opportunity to give back to the community and invite them in to really see some of the great things that we have going on here at the high school.
They enjoyed our performances from our choir, our jazz band, and then obviously they got to see a pre-release of our drama programs, Freaky Friday, and I think that a lot of people really enjoyed that show. So overwhelming positive feedback from the event. I think it's going to be one of those things that we're going to want to do again and again and again in the future.
We have helped serve the veterans for our Veterans Day Assembly. We had a breakfast.
A bunch of the different organizations just around the school really came together and made it possible for us to host the Veterans Day Assembly. Like the culinary arts class, they prepared a breakfast for the veterans, and then student council and Interact Club, they were there helping serving the veterans. One of the more meaningful ones for me was we had a guy who was World War II veteran. He was 102 years old, and me and my friend, we sat close to him during the assembly, and it was just really cool just getting to talk to him.
But why do I have these opportunities? It's because the hero sitting in this room today protected that right.
Out of like all the speeches and performances I've done, it was probably the most nerve-wracking to me just because of the importance behind it. So it really took me a little bit just to come up with what I wanted to say, and I was just very honored to even get the opportunity. It meant a lot to me.
A second event we were a part of, which was a really cool opportunity for a lot of students, was our voting polls. On November 5th, we had a group of students from the Interact Club. They got to go to the polls and help out.
I was there for about 6 hours. I noticed people were having trouble with the machine where you insert the ballots, so I went over there and helped people with that. But overall, it was just a good time. You know, all the volunteers were very friendly, and I enjoyed doing it.
Another thing that we've recently done in the holiday season is we participated in bell ringing.
We were able to go and ring bells at Woods, and so we split up in groups of 2 students. Each would get paired with someone from our Rotary Club here in town. They reached out and asked us to help with things like bell ringing, caroling, invited us to their Christmas party, things like that.
This year we've had more students get involved than we have in years past. You know, there are times when students like the idea of being in a club, but don't always want to engage. This year we have a lot of engagement. Students are excited about signing up and participating in the various events that we have going on. And so it's just neat to see how students want to benefit our community.